Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Doys and welcome back to Forever Stranded. In the last episode, we went out there and killed a wither. We were also working on getting more automation with environmental tech and some other things as well. So I haven't done too much prep work between episodes, just kind of trying to figure out what to do. We're going to need to make another mob factory for the wither that we punched last time. And I'd like to make another one of these guys so that we can have both the void ore miner and the resource collector going at the same time. I don't know if we're going to get to that today or not. We need to upgrade things. We need to do a lot of work. A lot of quests mainly. So that's what we're going to primarily work on. So first things first, we need to make Dragon's Breath. This is why we went ahead and killed the Wither last time. And if we do that, we can see we have everything except for the, what are they called? Stable Ender Pearls, which are also pretty easy to get. So that is everything we need for the Dragon's Breath. So we have choice reward. We can either get Dragon's Breath, Extra Life, or Loot Chests. And honestly, the Dragon's Breath, I was looking at it, trying to figure out, okay, what are we going to use this for? Nanobot Beacon, it's required for that. Don't really plan on using that. That is a cool little item, but it's also not something I really care to use. We are going to need it for both the Furnace Generator and the Culinary Generator Mark IIs. But making another one of these is not that difficult. And the only other thing that's really used for is making Ender Stars, which are also not super duper useful. So yeah, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to go ahead and just grab the loot chest because why not? And that looks like every quest there completed. So with that taken care of, we can just put that away and start opening some loot chests. So we have diamond, ores, not bad. Some mushrooms. Compressed blocks, which isn't a bad thing either. Actually double compressed, that's not too bad at all. Let's come down here. And these guys aren't really doing much, so we could actually just go ahead and... Wait, why did I do that part? We can put that in there. If I uncompress that, we could put that in there. Oh, no, we can't. It's got to be the other type, so we can do that pretty easily. Cool. So what else do we get? Another loot chest. Double compressed bones. That's kind of nice. Let's see. A stick and some cobwebs is terrible. Some stone is not that great. Dispensers is not that great. We're not really getting much good stuff from all these. Jelly slime stuff. That's kind of cool. Would have been useful like a long time ago, but... And hay bales. Okay. So, not really much of anything. Not much of anything good anyways. So, with Dragon's Breath done, we can get rid of that. We'll need to make more of that later, but we'll get there. So, what I would like to do today, I've been working on getting a lot of redstone, and we're currently trying to get netherrack. It's going to be a little bit slow going. How difficult are accuracy modifiers? Requires a lot of mica. Okay. And blocks of diamonds and redstone. That's not terrible. So let's turn that off for a second. And let's take two of these guys. And we're going to get an accuracy modifier. So that these guys can be a little bit better about what they're getting. So there's one. Do we not have any other mica? Nope. Okay, never mind. So that was an achievement, by the way. What was that achievement called? Increase that focus. So basically what the accuracy modifiers will do is it makes it a lot better on... So for example, red lenses. Are we running out of power or something? Shouldn't be. Power transfer maybe? I don't know. Seems to be working all right now. So if we look at, for example, red lens, we have a 7.32% chance with red lenses for netherrack. Well, with the accuracy modifier, it increases the effectiveness. So we'll get more netherrack that way. And netherrack is the main thing we need because of the whole getting, what was it, the titanium alamide, I believe? No, it is the titanium. It's the other one. So it's in here. It's just the titanium. This stuff is kind of a pain to get. But yeah, so while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and do some other quests. So in Tinkerpal, there's a couple things we can work on. We've made both the furnace generator and the culinary generator. Now I don't know if we can make the furnace generators Mark II. That's going to require a lot of furnace generators. So I think we're going to wait on that. And we're going to start working on turbines. So one of the quests is to make all the stuff from steam power. So essentially big reactors, which we have a big reactor back here, you use yellorium and it produces power and gives you cyanite waste. Now the cyanite waste can be used to make a turbine. And what a turbine is basically you can use this reactor, and instead of directly using it for power, you can use this to make steam to turn a turbine, and it's usually more efficient. I'm not going to bother with it, but we do need to do a quest with it. So what do we need? First thing we need is the controller. So let's get a controller. We need some plutonium. So plutonium, we need to get one other thing. We need to get a cyanite reprocessor. I do believe that is a thing. It should be. Let's just look at extreme reactors and see if there is another machine that we can use, because originally this is how you would kind of handle this. You would make a block that is called the cyanite reprocessor, and it looks like that is no longer the case. So in order to get, there's a lot of other stuff. In order to get plutonium, we need to smelt plutonium dust, but that comes from only plutonium. So looks like the only way to get plutonium is with 8 cyanite ingots. That is a little bit of a pain. The blocks of ludicrite are also pretty bad to get. I don't know if ludicrite's actually used for anything, so that's good. I believe it's just a what's it called? A better fuel. So let's go ahead, and I guess we need to make 2 plutonium. And we can get the controller. So hopefully I'm not wrong on that. I don't know that there is, yeah, I don't see anything that says cyanite reprocessor or anything like that. So let's just go with it. So the turbine controller, we're going to need some turbine housings, which means housing cores, which mean we're going to need a good bit of these. Let's make 11 torches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there's the 4 of those. We're going to need 1 of these for right now. to get the turbine controller, which it wants us to make 20 of those. I think it is it's a crafting task, so it will count every time we make it. So there is the turbine controller. Put that away. Don't know why I'm putting it in there because I'm not going to use it, so we can put that away. Next is the power taps. We're going to need 2 sets of these, so let's get 1, 2, 1, 2. And there we go with that. So next up is the housing. We'll kind of not worry about that. So we need a fluid port. And once again, we're going to need these guys. We're also going to need a piston. So that's not too bad. And we're going to want another bucket. Because it took my bucket. So there is the fluid port. And next is the rotor bearing. Now this, I believe, requires turbine rotor shafts, requires cyanide. So we're going to need to make 2 of these. Let's go ahead and put those in there. And let's see. Let's go ahead and do we want to tell the system to make comparators? Do we know how to make stone? Did I ever tell it to do that? No. Let's go ahead and tell it to do both of those. So stone, first of all, is pretty simple. And then let's teach the system how to make comparators. We'll just make one of these. And there we go. So this goes into a molecular assembler and redstone furnace. Okay, cool. So now we can make, let's be smart about this. We're going to need, we're going to need to make 4 more of those. So let's go ahead and make comparators times 4. That'll take a second to make, but then we can make the last set of housing cores, and then we can make the rest of this stuff. So there is the rotor bearing. Perfect. So we just need to make 3 more rotor shafts. 1, 2, 3. And 10 rotor blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that should be the quest. And it is. We're going to get a lot of stuff for that. So let's go ahead and claim it. And done. So that quest line is completed as well. So let's put this stuff away. Don't care about the half a heart. Plutonium's nice. We're going to take the lifeblood crystal. We have 1 more heart to find and get. And then we will be good to go. So that's kind of neat. And we have 3 loot chests. So let's go ahead and open these guys. We just got 3 nether stars. That's really nice. Some bee stuff. And some emeralds. Not bad. How are we doing on netherrack? We have 8. Alright, let's pop down here. And just throw those in there. So that it will start processing and all that kind of stuff, fun stuff. So with that taken care of, let's go ahead and we have 1 mica. We're gonna need to make a white lens. I realize. So white lens. We're gonna need a lens. Clear lens, white lens. If we want to get more mica, which we'll need for later, we're going to want a white lens. Now, do we want to go ahead and make another tier 2? Let's see if we can. So the void ore miner tier 2 requires 32 structure blocks tier 2. So structure blocks, I hate that it does that if I type R or U. So 32 structure blocks. That's easy enough. Now what else do we need? We're going to need 16 machine bases. So we need 12 more of those. So let's just do at environmental tech. We have those. We're going to need 4 modifier cores, 3 laser cores, and a lens. So 4 modifier cores, 3 laser cores, and then a lens, which we have. So do we have the assembler up here? Yes. Cool. Now we get to assemble this. So let's put it like right here. I want to give it some distance. So if this guy is a 7x7, tier 4 is 11, so it's going to go out 9, 11. So right here, so let's do like 3 blocks so this will be the edge. And we go in 1, 2 more blocks, and right here. Okay. And how high up does it go? So it's core, laser, controller. For right now, what is this used for? That is Ardite. Perfect. That's what we want. So laser core. First of all, I guess let's go ahead and dig down to bedrock, because we need to do this, and hopefully we don't hit the I don't have any blocks on my bar. I'll just use sand. But hopefully we don't hit any of the mine shaft. I have a feeling we might. So let's just be a little smart about this. Rather than allowing ourselves to fall, we'll just kind of float in the air. Perfect. I'm not going to put a torch or anything. Actually, we could do this. And my electrum crossbow just kind of scared the crap out of me. Oh, wow. Okay, so with that taken care of, we have our little shaft. What is next to it? It's a machine base. So we put that there. This. Lens. 2 cores. And that should be 1 block up from... This is a tier 2, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's perfect. So we just right-click this. It'll symbol the rest of it. We'll need to remove torches. And we'll have to F7 to make sure everything's lit up once it's built. So what is... the problem? There we go. Let's put torches down. And cool. Everything looks fine. So now we just need to come over here, grab a lever, put that there. We're going to turn it off for right now. And we just need some power cables and all that kind of fun stuff. And we'll start getting more stuff. So let's put the sandstone, all this stuff away. And let's get some conduits. Let's craft like 30 more of those. That'll take a moment, but should not be too much of an issue. And we should be able to just power along, literally. So with that taken care of, we're going to get more resources, which is kind of the plan. And hopefully we'll get enough Ardite so that we can manage to get what we want and all that fun stuff. So a bunch of item conduits. Let's go ahead and attach those. And there we go. So extract, always active, and we'll let that run. So eventually these guys will get bigger. They will be 2 blocks bigger, so we're going to have to dig down and bury them in the ground a little bit. But other than that, we'll deal with that when we get there. So with that taken care of, there is yet another thing done. We have more netherrack we can bring down here and start crushing up. We can take the broken copper ore, do that. So it's literally just going to be a matter of time to get titanium, like we just did. And then when we want to use this, isn't there a way to get like more? No. And let's go ahead and turn all the broken iron, the nether iron I should say, into other good stuff. So we have a little bit more titanium. I don't actually remember where we're at with all of this, so that's going to be something I'll need to figure out, but just make sure all of our stuff is empty. So there we go. We have the white lens. Now if we want to make the next tier of solar panels, that's going to require some mica and all that kind of fun stuff. We'll get to that point soon enough. I think we're going to be good for power for a while, but if we're not, we'll deal with it. So let's look at the last quest that I want to work on today, which is the Moving Worlds Unmanned Vehicle Assembler. So we have that here. Hit that and we see the rocket assembly. So we just need 2 titanium gears. How much titanium do we have? We have 5. Okay, so we could make... Now there's an idea. Do we want to make the immersive engineering gear press so that we can make these gears a little bit easier? That's not that bad to do. You know what? Let's do it. So we already have stuff down here for like lathes and all that kind of stuff so that we can make a lot of the different parts. We could put some immersive engineering stuff in this room, and we have power already, so let's do that. Now the main question that I have is, do we have any of the good engineering stuff? So we have the crates. Do we have a hammer, and do we have the book? Yes, we do. Cool. So if we want to make the metal press, we're going to need 2 steel scaffoldings. Alright, let's get that. So steel scaffolding. So we can get two of those, so that should be fine. So we need steel scaffolding, redstone engineering block. Let's see what kind of engineering blocks we have. We have a heavy engineering block. I don't think that's what we need. We have light as well. Which one do we need? We need the heavy. Okay, so lights can go back. We're gonna need the redstone engineering block, which is pretty simple to make. I just made a stack of them. Really? Alright, well, whatever. How are we doing on redstone again? Ew, that just used a lot of redstone. Oh man, that is a mistake. Can we use these for anything? Chemical turrets, gun turrets? Not really. Alright, well, that's a bit of a shame. Alright. Note to self, don't right click those. I think I tried to shift right click it or something. I don't even know what I pressed to do that. That was weird. We need a piston and 2 conveyor belts. So piston is easy enough. And conveyor belts, we do not have any, so let's make some. Conveyor belts. Let's use this recipe. Perfect. So we'll get plenty of redstone later. It's not that big of a mess up, but it is a little bit annoying. We just used let's see, half a stack of crafts. That's 2 stacks of redstone for that. Yeah, we can't really use it either, so a little bit of a bummer, but whatever. So let's go ahead and put this right here. So if we want to make this guy, it is like so. Not actually that hard. Let's put it right up against the wall right here. Redstone in the middle. Piston facing down. You can actually rotate it with this guy, with the engineering block on top, and conveyor belts like so. Can I rotate those with the hammer as well? Yes, I can. Cool. And then we hit the redstone, or which part do we hit? Click the piston. There we go. So there is our metal press. Now we need to make the gear press part, so we're gonna need a gear. Let's go ahead, gear press, right there it is. So we're gonna need some steel plates and some sort of gear. Let's go ahead and just make, I guess, aluminum gears, because we have a lot of aluminum. I think we have a lot of different stuff, but there we go. We can put the rest of this stuff away, and then we're just gonna need some conduits and I guess just a chest or 2. So we'll come over here, place chests like so, and insert extract always active, and I think it will automatically place it in the chest if we place it 1 higher, like so. And we just need energy, and there we go. So last thing to do is to install the metal press mold, and that's easy enough. So all we need now is to have enough titanium to get the gears. So we have 5. Let's take 4 of these. Actually, let's take all 5. We can put this stuff away. We have a little bit more netherrack, and might be able to get, I mean, if we got very lucky, we could get all of the titanium stuff that we needed. But if we look at making this guy, we also need to make titanium alamide. Titanium alamide, we have a ton of that. So all we need to do with this is put 8 of them in here. There they go. Smacked. And perfect. And there are the 2 gears. Now, what else do we need? Rods for those. Did we not have any rods? We can use the lathe. So let's just go ahead and do that. Input hatch. Put 1 of those in there. That's totally the wrong color of material, but it'll kind of do its thing. Let's go check the netherrack. Did we get any more titanium? No way. We just need 1 more. Okay. We're gonna try to finish this quest today. So that was incredibly lucky. can we go ahead and tell this to make like 20 netherrack? And then we'll come back for it. So there are the rods, and that should be everything we need. So if we click that, yeah, we just need to make the rocket assembly machine. We just need the 2 gears. So we're almost there. We literally just need to get a little bit more netherrack. Now ardite. We have another piece of ardite. This, the best way to take care of it, crusher works as well as the sag mill. Sag mill might also give us a little bit of... Let's see our ores. We have a bunch of cobalt ores. Let's go ahead and process these as well. And just try to get some more netherrack like this. Nope, nothing. Okay. So, we're going to need to get, for this gold toolkit, we're going to need 5, we're going to need 40 ardite. We have 20, I think? 22. So we're getting close, but not quite close enough. So netherrack, we have 21. We only need one more piece of this, so literally just kind of sitting and waiting is not too much of an ask for this. So once we get the last piece of titanium, we can make this guy and complete that quest, and then I don't know what's after that. We're gonna need to... It is going to give us our last crystal, as well as a bunch of different choices. How bad is it to make a rocket engine? Titanium alloy, titanium iridium. Ew. Wasn't there another type of liquid-fueled engine? So I don't know what is the better one, but titanium iridium, are we getting... We have a lot of the titanium alloyed. I know we had some of this stuff, but how do we get that? Iridium ingots come from platinum ore will sometimes give us that. But we need titanium as well. Yeah, I don't know. We might take one of the rocket engines. Because they're both pretty terrible to get. So, I don't know. Let's go ahead, throw you in there. You're going to cook. I'm going to take you out. And make some more gears. It's just one of those things. Like, what else could we get? We could get the launch pads were not bad to make. Loot chests is the only other thing, but I don't know if I want an advanced rocket engine or a normal one. I mean, I think advanced would be better. At least normal is something we could make. So let me see if there is anything here. Not really. I wish there was a little bit more information with this mod in game. At least that I can find. So, rocket assembly machine and unmanned vehicle assembler. So there we go. Let's go ahead and take the advanced rockets. And now we need to find a planet that's like Earth. You have traveled far. Oh wow, that is going to give us a lot of stuff. 2 extra lives, loot chests, and Nether Star Generator Mark III, just to get a late wood sapling. Okay, so that's something I'll look into between episodes, just kind of how to do the whole rocketry stuff. But we're finally to full life. Now, before we end today's episode, we need to continue kind of producing different things. Dirt is something we don't have enough of, but we'll be able to get more. And something real quick that I just want to do is I want to go back over to this village, and I want to just kind of look around. And it's almost night. Let's go ahead and go back and sleep once it turns to night. But yeah, a lot of what we need to do kind of left is, finish making this base look a little bit nicer. And there's a lot of stuff, like we're going to take this stuff downstairs. We'll put it in the room with the metal press. Any other machines we want with that, we'll deal with later. I need to move the smeltery down there, better with mods down there as well if we want to continue doing that. And let's go ahead and sleep once we can. We can sleep in like a few seconds. But I want to go over to the city. Now that we can fly, it's been a while since we've been over there. I just kind of want to look around, see if there's anything of value that we might have missed or anything like that. And then, honestly, next time we're just going to continue doing what we did today. Completing quests, making stuff, and trying to get farther in the whole collecting items and whatnot. We're going to need to make a mob factory for the Wither as well. That is something I already know because one of the quests in the collector is nether stars. We're going to need a lot of different things, and so that's what we're going to work on as well. So there are spawners like everywhere, which we can go ahead and break. And I just want to see Tinker's tank controller. Okay, so let's tinker stuff. Anything up here? Nothing in that chest. There's 2 cave spider spawners right there. And firewood. Okay. Not really much in those houses. Looks like there can be, but there's not really in that one. So we can also just kind of do this type of stuff. We can take the leather. I'll do that. But there's just a lot of spawners in this city. Some rooms are completely empty. And then there's also these guys, which have spawners in the roofs. I didn't know that. There's spawners like everywhere. That's a blaze spawner. As is that. So like there are so much stuff. Saltpeter ore. There is so much stuff, I should say. Anything in these? They're cool looking buildings, but they don't really have much. Okay, so creeper spawner. Not really seeing much in any of this stuff. I kind of want to check a couple more chests if we can. If we can find any that are accessible. Like this one. Just some more leather. And I don't really see anything of like value. There are a lot of spawners. Ooh, that's a double chest. Let's break the witch spawners. Iron toolkit. Okay, I'll take that. And nothing else. So we might be able to, who knows, we might be able to find like a gold chest. Gold toolkit rather. But who knows? There are a lot of chests in here. That's a blaze spawner. Alright, getting away. We'll get away and let them despawn. And then I don't know if there's anything else over here. There looks like there was a mine shaft. That's kind of the configuration of those. I don't know if it's like, it looks like it's replaced with just sand. But I have no idea. And are those guys gone now? Hopefully they are. But yeah, like, this entire area is honestly not really worth much of anything. Place spawner, where was it? No. Was it that one? No, because I obviously didn't light it up. You know, let's just do that. Break the spawner. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay, so where's the one with all the blazes? It wasn't that one, because that still has plenty of stuff in it. It's right here. Okay, so more of the same type of stuff. Empty with books now. Empty. Empty. So a lot of the chests are just kind of empty. That's really disappointing, to be honest. But okay. So I'm not really seeing anything major in here that is like drawing my eye or anything like that. Let's check one of these houses. I do like the design of it, but there's nothing in him. That one has a chest. Okay. Let's quickly get in here. Break that. And it's all the same stuff. It's all tinker stuff, which is not bad, but not what I really care to look for. So I'm going to head home, and I will tell you guys what. Let's go ahead and end the episode off here, and next time we'll find something to do. I don't know what yet, but I'm sure we'll find something good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!